number on them though. Let's thank our sponsors, Obsession Bulls, Whitetail Optics.
Well, we went down and recovered both the animals. We drug them up here by the trucks. We just did one last little talk. Again, it's November 2nd.
We are going to tag him, gun him, and drag him home. Beautiful whitetail.
Well, welcome to the 10th week of the Whitetail Obsession. This week we get a whole lot of Karl.
A whole lot of Karl going on. It's actually a couple different hunts over a couple different years on the same deer.
Yep.
We had a couple opportunities, or I had a couple opportunities at this animal, and ended up taking him last year on film, and you guys will get to see that. But what happened was he had come in, I get the opportunity to hunt him. This is 2013, you guys are going to see that first hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And then the hunt after that is last year's hunt when we actually get the opportunity to harvest the animal. And they're an awful resilient animal.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, if you don't make a very, very vital shot, a deer, it's amazing at how far they can go and
Yep.
how well they can still live and, you know, just basically continue their life like nothing ever happened.
Well, yeah, there's no doubt. So you guys check out these two hunts with the double Crabclaw story. Thanks for watching the Whitetail Obsession. Today is November 8th here in southern Wisconsin. This is the double Crabclaw buck that I shot yesterday. I started obviously pulling the back straps out, and as I was cutting into the back strap, I found something hard in it. So if Kathy can get a close up of this, but it is a broadhead. And I haven't pulled it out yet. See exactly what it is. But my assumption is we'll have to pull it out with the pliers. I'll get it out in a second. But regardless, this deer had been hit, would have been a year before or 2 years before, something like that. And you can see it actually goes right through just above the vital part of the spine, and the broadhead was wedged in there. So I am not positive what it is, but it grew around it a pocket of whatever. We'll see if we can get this out. I should probably use a bigger knife. Get a different knife. It appears to be, and it is, a Thunderhead 125 and a carbon shaft. I'm starting to think I may have shot this deer, but I am not sure, because a couple years back we were using Thunderheads 125s. It's a carbon shaft. Trying to remember if I had hit one high. I'll have to go back in the footage and look, but regardless, 125 grain Thunderhead. Missed the vital part of the spine, and the deer survived, so it shows you how resilient whitetails are. But gonna have to do some research on this and check and see if we've got some footage of somebody missing a deer high a couple years back. But
In all weather, in all terrain, you get that hunt of a lifetime, the tag you've been waiting years for. Trust Vortex Optics for performance. When you need to make that shot of a lifetime, you're right on the animal you need to be hunting. Trust Vortex for the shot of a lifetime.
Finally, a frustration-free lighted knock. The Knockout by Clean Shot Archery. The most reliable shot-activated lighted knock system available. It works perfectly, shot after shot. Universal fit with adapter sleeves to match today's most popular arrow diameters. Easy on, easy off. Knockout lighted knocks installs in seconds using no glue and features a practice mode. Ask for Knockout lighted knocks at your local dealer.
I block the wind, the cold. I block the rain, noise, and smells. I block the voice in your head that says, go home. Scent blocker.
Here's a little applied physics lesson about precision and consistency. When two or more tested measurements are equal, that's called precision. When you achieve a level of performance with little or no variation in quality over time, that's called consistency. Accuracy is a level of measurement that delivers true and consistent results. Put precision and consistency together, that's called vein tech. Vein tech, precision flows through our veins.
It's October 24th here in southern Wisconsin. I'm actually up in a bedding area. We haven't hunted the stand all year. I usually wait until late to hunt the stand, but I've seen a bunch of deer searching. So what I'm expecting is to see some of these bucks coming to try and sun check these does in this bedding area without scaring up any does. I got the sun directly behind me, so that's why I'm kind of close to the camera to block the sun from the lens. But it's October 24th. Next week, starting Saturday, actually, Mike and I are on vacation for 16 days. So hopefully we'll be able to hook up with a couple good bucks over that time period. We do have one buck up in this area that I'm really hunting. His name's Nightmare. He's a mainframe 10 with an extra brow tine, so it'll be an 11 point, but we shall see what happens. Anything that's probably 2.5 or 3.5 on this property, I'll shoot. 3.5 for sure. We do have some bucks that are older, but they hold really tight, so we'll see what happens. Stick around. know how great I hit him. It looked fairly decent, but the arrow stuck in him. So I'm gonna give him some time. And we're gonna come back.
It's my nephew Cody Van Haren. It's October 24th at 8:22 p.m. right now, and we've been reviewing the shot from tonight. To me, it looks like it's just behind the shoulder, but it looks a little bit high. You kind of see the arrow kick down. I got about 4.5 inches of arrow in him, and 10 inches of penetration, which would, to me, make me think that that deer wouldn't go that far. But he went all the way to the bottom of this hill that I was hunting on, up in this bedding area, and that's probably about 120 yards. When I got to the bottom, I had really good blood, bright red, and I started going through some real thick stuff, and I heard a deer get up. So at that point, back out, right?
Oh yeah.
So I backed out and came back to the house so we could review the footage. We both decided we think the shot's pretty good. I called my partner Mike. He's throwing darts tonight. It was a self-filmed hunt. You'll see that. Hopefully, Cody's going to come tomorrow morning around 9 a.m. and there's another guy that hunts the other side of this hill. We're going to let him do his morning hunt. He said then we can come in and check for the deer. So hopefully tomorrow morning we'll be able to recover the animal. It's going to be a sleepless night.
Finally, a frustration-free lighted knock. The Knockout by Clean Shot Archery. The most reliable shot-activated lighted knock system available. It works perfectly, shot after shot. Universal fit with adapter sleeves to match today's most popular arrow diameters. Easy on, easy off. Knockout lighted knocks installs in seconds using no glue and features a practice mode. Ask for Knockout lighted knocks at your local dealer.
I block the wind, the cold. I block the rain, noise, and smells. I block the voice in your head that says, go home. Scent blocker.
Here's a little applied physics lesson about precision and consistency. When two or more tested measurements are equal, that's called precision. When you achieve a level of performance with little or no variation in quality over time, that's called consistency. Accuracy is a level of measurement that delivers true and consistent results. Put precision and consistency together, that's called Vein Tech. Vein Tech, precision flows through our veins. In all weather, in all terrain, you get that hunt of a lifetime, the tag you've been waiting years for. Trust Vortex Optics for performance. When you need to make that shot of a lifetime, you're right on the animal you need to be hunting. Trust Vortex for the shot of a lifetime.
Well, we hope you enjoyed those hunts with Karl, and why don't you tell them what you're holding on to here?
This is actually the broadhead that I used that year, shooting a Thunderhead 125. You guys will see in the video, obviously you've seen it already, that the deer ducked into it, took the shoulder hit, upper shoulder, actually stuck in the top side of his spine, and the deer, we didn't get him. And of course I felt miserable about that, but if you guys hunt long enough, I mean, this is going to happen.
It happens.
To everybody. People say that it never happens to them. They're lying. It's just that simple. But I ended up getting the opportunity last year for the same deer out of the same tree, but 30 yards to the opposite side. So
It was early morning, November 7th. I just got up in this area. It's a bedding area near my place. On the way in on the four-wheelers, a deer out cruising about 300 yards away. Couldn't tell how big he was, but it is what it is. So we're going to sit up here all day. Hopefully get one of these deer cruising in and out of this little food plot we got here next to the bedding area. So stick around. Hopefully we'll be able to put one down today. It's starting to get really good here in southern Wisconsin. So beautiful high pressure day. Sun's coming up. Hopefully we'll have good luck.
Meh. Meh. Meh.
Well, that's one of the bucks that was on our hit list. I actually let him go October 13th. It's a double main beam buck. We call it double main beam. Oh no, here comes another deer. Good Lord, people. I am having a day. So early this morning, double made me buck in. And now, double Crabclaw comes in. He's a big 8. And I shot and I hit him. I think he ducked the arrow a little bit. I had to get down and put another arrow into him while he took off. I think he's laying over here about 80 yards. We're going to give him about an hour. Then we're going to go over there and recover him. I did put another arrow into him. You guys probably didn't get to see that on video, but he went around about 80 yards. You can see him running. I took off after him. I got to about 25 yards, put another arrow up into him. He's a great big bodied deer, just a giant deer, I'll tell you. I'm kind of excited. I'm real excited about that buck. They actually came up one of the trails that I walked in on. Of course, he had hot dough in front of him, so that had a lot to do with why he was doing what he was doing. Regardless, I am wound up, so I'm pretty sure he's down right over there. But we're gonna wait about an hour and go from there. Alright, so I got my wife camera in for me, or camera woman today. We shot that, I think, double Crabclaw a little bit earlier. You guys seen that on the video. Right here, about 5 yards away, is where I put that second arrow into him. I'm expecting to be within 25 yards of us here, so hopefully we'll be able to find him. I am going to knock an arrow, just in case we come up on him. If he passes onto the neighbor's property, we'll give him a call and ask if we can recover the animal. So stick around. Hopefully we'll get our nice buck. Dead buck. Right here. He is a little bloody, but you guys can see that he's a great big, heavy 8-point. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8-point. This is a buck I call double Crabclaw. We got pictures of him probably, I don't know, about 2 months, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago he moved in. first picture was right here where you guys seen me shoot him, just off that food plot.
November 7th to be able to take opportunity to take this deer. We got to thank our partners this year: Obsession Bows, Dead Center Archery, Black Eagle Arrows, Clean Shot, Scent Blocker. Just a bunch of great companies to work with. Want to thank everybody for all their support. But finally got it done here in Wisconsin. Now I get to be cameraman for the rest of the staff for the next 2 weeks before we go to North Dakota.
Well, hopefully you enjoyed those hunts with Karl, and why don't you tell him what you got in your hand there?
This is actually the broadhead we pulled out of the back of the deer. You guys seen that the deer had ducked on that first hunt in 2013, and last year we got the opportunity to take that deer actually out of the same tree, 38 yards to the opposite side. Same stand setup, same everything. So
Just a cool deer.
yeah, cool deer. Nice mature buck, big body.
So next week, check out, we got 2 hunts coming up. Both of them are very mature deer. I shoot a really big 7-pointer, 8.5 years old, and pro staff member Dylan, he shoots an old buck they named Turd. So check him out.
I hit him with a couple grunts, and he came right to the tree, and he's about, I don't know, 20 yards down the hill. November 7th here in southern Wisconsin. It's pretty cool this morning.
This is the buck that we call Turd. We've been chasing him for 3 years. We got pictures of him for 3 years.